Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your love messages for the next 2 weeks. So let's get straight into it. Your first card we got is Yin. This is your feeling. So it says, let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be by allowing their actions to speak about them. You'll be pleasantly surprised. So in your side of things, you're kind of just like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna, I love my person, I have a lot of love for them, but I'm just gonna let what's meant to be, and I'm going to see how they act towards me, and I'm not really gonna take much action right now. Then, or at least in the relationship. And then we have your person's feelings, the fates. So it says other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so that you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them is in the situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. So basically they see you as someone who was kind of sent to them by God or by the universe or by spirit or whatever it is. They do see you guys as a fated connection, but they could be in this feeling of trying to control everything, and they need to kind of realize that they're not going to be able to control everything. They need to get into your energy of what I can't control, I'm just gonna let go of type of thing and just see what happens. And they're kind of like, I do want to leave it to, what is up to fate or destiny, but I also why are you acting this way? That's the energy I'm getting from them. Then we have the full moon in Leo. So it says, don't let your pride get in the way. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking about based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card has come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find balance between your own needs and the needs of people around you. This will help all of your relationships. Be magnificent without being plain too much. Self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed, works are magic, and a friendship may be ending now. So maybe there has been, I don't see you being like this way because you're kind of in this energy of I'll just see what happens, let's go with the flow, that type of energy. But maybe by you doing that, it's kind of saying that that's not really factoring in your person's needs right now. And that's not to change yourself, because they can't change you and they shouldn't try to change you. But maybe there's just an energy of needing to kind of understand maybe why they want things that way, or why they want you to act a certain way, or whatever. And if you can come from a place of understanding, but not kind of complying with what they want you to be and still being yourself, maybe that's the best place. Then we have Chameleon Spirit, and it says act as if. So this card says Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new ways feel familiar and come completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. So there definitely seems to be this energy of needing to kind of like adapt in some way to whatever this situation is with your person. And I feel like you don't want to adapt because you're like, well, this is who I am, take it or leave it. And this, it's kind of like maybe coming to a compromise. So let's see. For Gemini, what does Gemini need to know in the next 2 weeks in their love life? I want to see Gemini's feelings. I want to see their person's feelings. I want to see the situation, the obstacles and blockages, the person's next actions towards them, and the outcome, as well as the overall energy. So your feelings, we have the King of Wands. That's Leo energy right there, but also Sagittarius and Aries. Then we have the Two of Cups as their feelings. We have the Five of Swords as the situation. We have Temperance as sorry, I'm laughing because it's very true of what I've said so far. Temperance as the obstacles and blockages. Seven of Pentacles as their next actions. The King of Pentacles as the outcome, which is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so someone's very much in some sort of lack mentality. Is that you or is that them? I'm not too sure, but someone's basically being very negative about the situation that you're in at the moment. Maybe you guys could be dealing with financial difficulties at this time, and like both of you or one or the other, and that's maybe causing an imbalance in the relationship or a lack mindset. It could be that financial difficulties are at play here in your relationship right now, or who should pay for what, or maybe you guys are living together and it's like, oh, well, I contribute to this, this and this, so you should help me contribute to that, that and that. So I just feel like this could be a financial issue rather than feeling left out in the cold issue, but it could very much be feeling left out in the cold as well, like maybe you feel abandoned or rejected. I just don't see that with you. I feel like you're in a very open energy right now of like, you know, whatever's going to be is going to be. So we have King of Wands as your feelings towards your person. Like you definitely are still highly attracted to your person, whether you've been together for just a short term or the long term. Like you are still driven towards wanting to kind of take action towards them, make this relationship work. You see them as desirable. You also find them highly attractive. I see you like seeing them as someone who's quite like masculine as well, and it just kind of like gets you going, gets you off. You are also committed to them as well though, like you're like, I know what I want and this person is what I want, or maybe you're like, I know what I want and basically the way this person is acting currently is not what I want. Like you're just sure of what you feel about this person. The Two of Cups is their feelings, so they definitely have a lot of feelings for you. They could see you as like their soulmate or their other half, like fated person, destined. But it is also that like they have a lot of feelings for you, like the same feelings that you have for them. Like they want a balanced connection with you. They want to feel loved. They want to give you love. It's a very harmonious type of energy. They could see you as someone who brings them a lot of harmony as well. Five of Swords though, this is in the current situation and this is egos clashing. So right now you guys could be maybe both of you in your pride in some way or in your ego, and it's like, no, I'm right, no, I'm right, no, I'm right, no, I'm right, like that the whole time. So it's kind of like pointless arguments. It's not pointless in the way that there's not a reason that you guys need to have this talk, but pointless that it needs to become an argument. Like it doesn't need to be a clear winner and a clear loser. Like maybe you guys need to agree to disagree on something, like I said, or compromise. Temperance as the obstacles and blockages is that there's a lack of balance right now in the connection. Is that balance with finances? Is that balance in your feelings or what you're giving to the relationship? Whatever it is, patience is required, and maybe at this time it's that kind of like, well, you need to act now because this is the issues right now, or these are the issues right now. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles as their next actions towards you. So they do want to nurture this relationship. They do want to put an effort towards it and kind of get it to a place of like where it can grow. But it is also, the Seven of Pentacles is like kind of like, well, I haven't yet started seeing any rewards of the effort that I've put in. So like I want to continue putting in the effort, but I'm worried that I'm not going to see the reward, or it could be a risk basically. And then we have the King of Pentacles as the outcome. So this is stability. This is someone that you could rely on. This is someone who is loyal and devoted, and all of those things. It's basically it's like marriage material. So you guys are going to end up in a commitment, is what it looks like so far. If you're already committed, you could even be married to this person on a long-term commitment. But like we've got two kings at play here, which means that there's no like childish energies here. Like this is like we're here for the long haul type of thing. So what's the King of Wands? Nine of Swords. Okay, so you know what you want with this person. You feel like you like I said, you know exactly how you feel about them. You're attracted to them. You want to go towards them, like you're wanting this relationship, right? But something is stressing you out right now. Like you could be not sleeping at night, struggling with insomnia. It could be anxiety or depression that you're dealing with at the moment. And you might be just stressing out over your feelings for them right now, or over what's going on between you. With the Tower being at the bottom of the deck, again, you're highly attracted to them, but things are changing. Your feelings are changing as well. And it could be that you're feeling a little bit unstable right now. So what's the Two of Cups? We have the Star. So with the Two of Cups and the Star, this is definitely like they do see you as a very spiritual connection. And like I said, a soulmate, a twin flame, someone that they're meant to be with. They have a lot of optimism towards the relationship. They might, if you guys are in separation, I don't see that, but if you guys are in separation, like they want to heal this connection. They just don't want to fight anymore. Like they don't want to fight with you. They want to fight with you against other people. Like they want to fight for this connection, but they don't want any conflict with you. They're like, they don't want the drama type of thing. So what's the Five of Swords? We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. There could be a lack of effort being put in now from both sides. A lack of grounding. There could be some childishness involved just right now, like with how you guys are dealing with this certain situation, not with your feelings or how you are in general. And it's kind of like you guys need to ground yourselves because you're not in a grounded mentality. Maybe you're in like a fantasy world in some way. There could be children involved that's causing issues between the two of you, because we've got two pages here. But the Page of Cups is also about like imagining and thinking like about what could be type of thing. This is kind of like this act as if type of energy. It's like, okay, well, I don't have this stuff, but I need to believe that I have this stuff, or I have this relationship, or I have a good relationship with this person, so that I can maybe manifest that into the real world. What's Temperance? Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so there definitely could be some like harsh words that are said right now. Definitely egos clashing, bit of fights, bit of kind of like speaking without thinking, like shouting at each other. This is your energy, Gemini, and also it is Libra and Aquarius. We have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There could be a lot of focus on work at the moment right now, and that could be causing issues, or one person just feels like they're putting in all the work where the other person is not like carrying their weight. So what's the Seven of Pentacles? The Lovers. So they definitely want to they want to put an effort into having a balanced connection between the two of you. They want equal give and take, equal partnership. They do see you as their equal as well. Again, see you as their soulmate as well. And with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this is Virgo energy along with Capricorn and Taurus. But this is kind of like they want to put in the consistent effort, and they're not shy of hard work when it comes to kind of making this relationship work. They're committed, but it's like slow and steady wins the race. So what's the the King of Pentacles? We have the Ten of Pentacles. Definitely commitment. Like this is someone you're either married to in a long-term relationship with, or that's on the table type of thing. And with death being at the bottom of the deck, it's the relationship is changing in some way, maybe going to a higher level of commitment right now. But there's a huge transformation currently happening in your relationship by the end of the 2 weeks. Okay, so let's look at some oracle cards for you, Gemini. Okay, so let's see, how does Gemini feel about their person? Okay, one actually flipped over there. We have emotional storm, turmoil, unstable and affected. So this is kind of like this 9 of Wands energy and that tower that we saw. So as much as you're attracted to them, as much as you want to kind of like drive this relationship forward in some way, you are going through some emotional issues right now. And maybe that's what's affecting like you being able, like you're acting out of ego in this time. And it's kind of like you need to get back into this energy of like, let's just go with the flow and see what happens type of thing. Fantasy, daydreaming, imagining and fantasizing. So we do have that Page of Cups energy there. Like I said, you could be in a fantasy world, or they could as well. Like it's like kind of needing to kind of ground yourself again so that you can kind of agree to disagree or compromise on something. What is Gemini's person's feelings? We have peace, balance, harmony and friendship. So they do feel like they just want peace with you. Like I said, they don't want to fight. They see you as someone they love a lot. Like they don't want to argue or like fight with you about anything. Then we have shocking, turmoil, trouble and unexpected. Again, they're kind of like, maybe they're shocked with how they feel like you're reacting towards what they're kind of placing on you, of like these expectations or something, like of like how they're, like it did say in there, you can't change someone else. So maybe they are trying, like you feel like they're trying to change you, and they're kind of like, well, I'm just trying to control the situation. And then it's like they're shocked with your reaction to them trying to control you in some way. And it doesn't need to be controlling, like in the sense of like, I don't see anything like that of like, oh, you will do this or else. Like I more see like this is what I want from you, why won't you do it type of thing. So what's the outcome between these two? We do have hopeless, sinking, despair and falling apart. Bottom of the deck we have karma, consequences, cause and effect and debts. So there's some sort of karma at play here, or that there's kind of like this hopeless feeling like you guys don't know how to cope with your emotions on whatever this argument is about or this fight is about right now. And it could be that you guys are needing to learn some sort of lessons. Maybe there's a karmic lesson at play here that you need to actually learn in order to get past this cycle. So let's see. Okay, so I want to see for Gemini, what does Gemini need to know in your relationship in the next 2 weeks? We have pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you. So there could be that little bit of signs of like this controlling energy, but not in the, like I said, not in like an intense way, but just kind of like, okay, you need to let me be who I am. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Okay, so maybe you guys just need to get back into a flirty, fun energy, like they've got the deep emotional stuff. Okay, and then we see finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, which is what I was saying with that 5 of Pentacles there. Bottom of the deck, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Maybe there's an ex in play here that you need to kind of let go of because it's interrupting in this relationship. Or it could be that this is your ex and it's like, okay, you need to release this person if they're trying to kind of tell you who you need to be. That's only if it's an ex. If you're with this person, I don't feel like you need to release them. Okay, so let's see, what would Gemini's person say to Gemini? We have, I'm so attracted to you. I see that. What else? We have, I'm starting to understand our connection. Okay, and what else? They definitely see it as a spiritual connection for sure. That's too many cards. Okay, we have, I'm so attracted to, oh no, sorry, that was not that one. We have, I want to be more than friends. And then we have, I'm becoming a better person. So there could be some healing that they're needing to do on themselves as well. And but they don't just want to be your friend. Maybe this is a friendship that they're like, I don't want to be friends, right? And then we have, I wish I could share my good news with you. So maybe there's something they want to tell you. And then so many things remind me of you. So if you guys are in separation, it's kind of like everything they look at is like bringing back memories. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Please do like the video. It only takes you a second, and I really would appreciate it because it helps the channel grow. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again either next week for your general messages or the following week for your love messages again. Take care.